Welcome to the Good Formula's Briefing of the Day, your curated, no-nonsense breakdown of the Formula One news of the day that matters. No fluff, just the facts. Today, we will cover truth about Ferrari's Austria update, Verstappen fired up for home race, Antonelli issues Mercedes warning, every major team bringing upgrades to Austria, the heat factor. Truth about Ferrari's Austria update. Heading into this weekend's Austrian Grand Prix, no story has generated more anticipation in the paddock than Ferrari's engine upgrade. The excitement is easy to understand. This is Ferrari's first power unit development under the ADUO framework, the FIA's additional development and upgrade opportunity system that grants performance deficit teams a regulated path to close the gap to the benchmark manufacturer. Ferrari was assessed as sufficiently behind Red Bull, the ADUO leaders, to qualify for two such upgrades this season. And with Hamilton now second in the championship and Ferrari visibly on the rise after Barcelona, the timing felt significant. Speculation swirled about a meaningful horsepower jump and what it might mean for a team that appears to have finally found its feet. Ferrari themselves have moved swiftly to cool those expectations. In a statement from the team, they were direct. The update we are bringing to Spielberg is a relatively minor one, and it is the result of the work completed in recent weeks to transfer improvements from our development program to the track. This update is not a major step, and it will not, on its own, change the competitive order. According to reports, the update is worth less than 10 additional horsepower in total, meaningful in the context of tight margins, but far from the transformative step some had projected. Ferrari's real engine push remains scheduled for after the summer break, where a second ADUO allocation, expected to include a new turbocharger, is being developed as the heavier hitter. For now, Austria is a stepping stone, not a statement. Verstappen fired up for home race. Max Verstappen arrives at the Red Bull Ring motivated, and with more reason than just the crowd. The Austrian circuit has historically been one of his most dominant venues, with 5 pole positions and 4 victories across his career there. But this weekend carries a different weight. Red Bull are bringing their most significant upgrade package of the season, targeting the RB22's core weaknesses, its bouncing at high-speed corners, and its overall lap time deficit to the top 3. Verstappen stated in his weekend preview, "We have a new package to debut, so it will be exciting to see how much this can enhance our lap times." He was careful not to overclaim, framing the weekend as a learning exercise as much as a performance leap. We're bringing a new package to Austria, and as with any upgrade, the main goal will be to comprehend it and maximize its potential throughout the weekend. Verstappen also confirmed he will race in a special orange helmet across Austria and Hungary as a tribute to his Dutch fan base. Antonelli issues Mercedes warning. Kimi Antonelli enters the Austrian Grand Prix still leading the championship on 156 points, 41 ahead of Hamilton, but he is not taking the Red Bull Ring's historical associations lightly. Speaking ahead of the weekend, Antonelli acknowledged that Austria has traditionally suited Ferrari and Red Bull more than Mercedes, warning that his team faces a genuine test of their car's capabilities this weekend. There are some tracks which are more difficult for us than others, and Austria is one of the tracks which has historically been difficult for Mercedes, so we're going to have to work hard. At the same time, Antonelli drew confidence from the team's Reliability Fix program, with technical director James Allison confirming that most of the risk areas in the battery module that caused both Antonelli's and Russell's DNFs have been identified and understood. Allison stated, "I think that most of the areas of risk have been understood, and with a bit of luck, when we start to phase in the new modules into the racing season, our fortunes as a fleet should pick up." For a driver who has already lost 18 points to a retirement this season while leading the championship, a clean weekend in Austria matters as much as raw pace. Every major team bringing upgrades to Austria. Austria is shaping up as the most upgrade-dense round of the 2026 season, with all 4 front-running teams arriving at the Red Bull Ring with new parts. Mercedes will introduce a package specifically targeting both performance and their Achilles heel of reliability, with Wolff framing Barcelona's result as a reality check that demanded a response. Others have quickly gained ground, and we must react accordingly. We're in contention for both championships, but need to enhance our performance if we aspire to finish at the top by season's end. McLaren's package is more measured but deliberate. The Woking team will introduce minor rear corner refinements to the MCL40 and will run an experimental rear wing exclusively through Friday's free practice sessions. Technical director Neil Holdy described the approach. We focused on minor detail updates around the car's rear corners, as well as an experimental rear wing that will run throughout Friday's sessions. While the overall package is lighter than some of our recent updates, these developments are all part of our season-long development pathway. The heat factor. Austria's weather is adding another variable to an already complex weekend. Austria's National Weather Service Geosphere has issued a yellow weather warning for the Spielberg region, with temperatures forecast to reach 34 degrees Celsius on both qualifying and race day, making this potentially the hottest race of the 2026 season so far. Friday sits at 33 degrees Celsius, with clear skies and minimal wind expected across all 3 days. The conditions will stress tires and power units alike, with the Red Bull Ring's elevation changes compounding the thermal demands on the new generation 2026 cars. While rain is not forecast, Sky Sports have flagged that the heat comes with a risk of electric storms that could introduce unpredictability. For teams with reliability concerns, Mercedes in particular, sustained high temperatures across a 71-lap race add another layer of pressure to a weekend where clean, finished laps are not optional. What do you think? Is Ferrari hiding something big, or will this update disappoint? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day ahead.